Hi, I'm Zoidberg from UKGN Network, and here's my review of Pacer on the PlayStation 4 by R8 Games. For many people, Wipeout is the perfect untouchable sci-fi racing game, but there have always been developers crazy enough to try and take it on. While many crash and burn, like Redout or Trailblazers, we occasionally get a game like Pacer, which is easily worth mentioning in the same breath as the Psygnosis classic. But considering that a number of the development team also worked on Wipeout, it's hardly surprising. Like Fast RMX before it, this is a game that succeeds by bringing its own ideas to the table. In this case, it's the weapon system. Rather than pick up randomly assigned weapons on the track, they are instead two types of collectibles, orange for weapons and purple for shields. Which weapons you can use are determined by the preset loadout you select before each race, and what's brilliant is that these can be personalised to your own preference. I found that a combination of rockets and cannons worked for me, but if you're a more defensive racer you might opt for the mines and tether. Experimenting with different loadouts is great fun, but the game still throws in races where you have to use specific weapons just to make sure you don't get too comfortable. Races are an adrenaline pumping rush. Each of the 14 intricately designed tracks looks superb, thanks to Unreal Engine and a solid 60 frames a second, on PS4 Pro at least. But it's the use of lighting and colour that's a real standout. The game is never easy, but the excellent career mode eases you in before slowly ramping up the speed and challenge, with different events that teach you the correct use of the air brakes and boost. Before you know it, you're flying around faster than you ever thought possible when you first picked up the joypad, and it's all thanks to an excellent learning curve. Sony tend to view Wipeout as an afterthought these days, and they haven't actually produced a new entry in the series since 2012. With the Designers Republic once again behind the presentation of this one, you could easily view Pacer as the sequel that Sony refused to make, and it simply should not be missed.